So War Tycoon just added in the brand new Bradley variant, and today we'll be checking out its damage, how good this vehicle actually is, and also its advantages and disadvantages. So anyway, let's just jump right into it. But before we do any damage tests, I would like to quickly cover how good this vehicle is in terms of its base statistics. So let me quickly walk you through them. So its base speed is going to be 50 when you max it out, it's going to go up to 65 or 66. Its base health is going to be 1300 when you fully max that out. It's going to be having exactly 1690 health. Now let's move into a full-on damage test. So for the sake of today's video, you guys have been asking me to fully max out the vehicle, so today I'll be doing just that. And first of all, we're testing the missile damage against the F-35, and one shot is going to be doing exactly 20%. That is actually pretty good, and all of these missiles will be able to leave the F-35 on incredibly low health, so this is definitely going to be good for anti-air. Now let's just go ahead and move into the Mi-24 Super Hind. It's going to be fully maxed out, and once again, I'm really curious how good this is going to be because the helicopters have been a giant part of the meta recently. So anyway, exactly one Stinger will be doing exactly 21%, so it looks like that this vehicle will be taking a very similar amount of damage as it would as the F-35 does, so that's a pretty good for sure. Now let's go ahead and see how good its main cannon is actually going to be against the F-35. And here, as you guys can see, the one shot is going to be doing exactly 52, which is actually pretty good. And let's take a look on how good the machine gun is going to be. It's going to be doing exactly 13. Now when we go ahead and actually take a look on what this is going to be doing to the Super Hind, the damages are going to be pretty similar. So I feel like this vehicle is overall going to be very versatile. It's not going to be super overpowered, but it might be an anti-air god. Let's go ahead and also take a look on how good its missiles are going to be against the Abrams X. And by the way, you can actually fire them like rockets for the Levitt and stuff like this, so I'm really glad about this. And one shot is going to be doing exactly 16% on average, and all the shots will be doing 60%, and that is an absolutely huge amount because the main cannon is also just as good. This thing is really good against tanks. But here's a bigger question, is it better than the original M3 Bradley? Let's go ahead and take a look in the brute force exchange, but from what we can see right here, these vehicles literally draw, and this is the first time in a damage test this has ever actually happened. This is insane. By the way, there is also another thing which I noticed about the original M3 Bradley, and I am surprised I'm only mentioning this now. However, its missile, I believe, is the first vehicle in the game which is actually going to be able to one-shot the F-35 when it's fully maxed out. As you guys can see, that does not happen on average, so I'm really surprised about this. But yeah, overall the M2A2 is actually a really good vehicle, and I feel like it's maybe a little bit more noob friendly than what the original Bradley is. The Bradley is still probably going to be the overall maybe a little bit better choice. However, this one just has better versatility, so I feel like these vehicles are both evenly matched. Anyway, for the time being, this is going to be a great vehicle to get. I very heavily recommend you guys to get it. So yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Have a great day, and thanks so much to my channel members.